There's no question in my mind from here going forward, at least for the next 3 years, the place to invest is in AI. But it's not where you think it is. It's not in the data centers that are being built out. That's still happening, and the future value of what they're doing is already built into many of their prices. No, the movement is now going in a different direction, and the key is to stay ahead of it. In any change, whether it be the internet, whether it be the airlines, the telephone, and any time that new technology is introduced, you have to, if you're going to make money, you have to have the consumer involved, because there's more of us than there is of them, the non-consumers. So that's your TAM. If your TAM is large enough, total addressable market, and you have a unique product that is going to change the lives of the people in your TAM, you're going to be successful. Well, that's where we're at right now. The TAM is changing, and it's changing to the consumer. And so how do you find the companies that are going to take advantage of this change? Well, the first thing you do is you look for smaller companies who are seeing exponential growth in their revenues. If their business is growing, their revenues are growing. So what I search for is companies who have consistently grown their revenues for the past 3 years and then are projecting consistent growth in their revenues for the next 3 years. This is all data that's available. You have to pay for it, but it's available. It wasn't available in the past. Then what I look for is those same companies who are seeing growth in their earnings per share, both in the past, and many times it's a negative earnings per share, but it's getting smaller and smaller, and then it goes positive and it gets larger and larger. Again, past 3 years and projected 3 years. Then the next thing I look for is those companies that are increasing their operating margins. So they're becoming more efficient. More of what their revenues are generated are coming to the bottom line. If you can find those three things, you've got a growth company. The next thing you look for, are they laying off people? That's right. If they're laying off people, they're involved in AI. So with that in mind, I've moved my movement of stock picking towards a whole new category. And I like to call it the advertising category. And there are 3 companies that I've recognized that are up to this, all the way to their neck. And I've, in fact, just hired one of them because they are changing the email world. We all get emails, okay? They're going to personalize that email so that if Chevrolet or Porsche wants to speak to me, they will send me an email, and they will, through that email package that they send me, they will learn where I search, where I go and watch videos, what I do. Through that package, they will learn more about me. So now the email becomes personalized. That won't happen on TV. That won't happen in magazines and newspaper. Email is going to become the #1 marketing tool to everyone. And there are 3 companies who are fighting to make sure they are a part of that growth. A little bit different segments. Let me share one of them with you. It's HubSpot. HubSpot's current price is $243. Its PE ratio is 19.5. That's low for a software company. Usually they're in the 25 to 30 range. Their peer group, the other people competing with HubSpot, have a PE ratio of 23.5. So you can see they're a bit undervalued. If I take their earnings per share projections for 2027, which are $15.19, and I multiply that times their peer group's PE ratio of 23, their price at the end of this year, the start of next year, will be $349. It's right now $243. If I do the same math for 2028, the price goes to $586. 2029, it's $469. In 2030, it's $539. So what I know is the market always prices a stock for its future potential. So at the start of 2029, the price, I believe, of HubSpot will be $539 per share. If I subtract the price today at 243, that means I have a gain of $295. If I divide that by today's price of 243, that means that the HubSpot has given me a 3-year return on investment of 121%. That achieves my goal of doubling my portfolio every 3 years. So that's how I evaluate stocks. Now, the thing that has really helped me on HubSpot is that, look at this chart. It has been all the way up to about $900 a share. But it's down because of a few things. Number one, it has heavy stock-based compensation. Now, that then to the investor says, you're diluting my shares, so I don't want to own you. And that's why you've seen that drop. But they've recently announced that they're going to do a $1 billion stock buyback because they are so damn wealthy. They bring roughly 80 cents of every dollar to their bottom line. That's profit. So they're very profitable, but they're paying their engineers with stock because they want to keep the best available in their fort as opposed to going to the other two companies who are playing in this ballpark. So they are recognizing that the future, the big TAM, is providing the cutting edge advertising capability through email to small businesses like me. So, in other words, when I get your email address, I will have the ability to know what you search for, what's important to you, where you live, where you work, what you do. Now, when I write you an email, AI comes in, looks at your profile, and then customizes that email to hit your hot buttons. You can't do it with TV, you can't do it with magazines, you can't do it with Google search. You can do it with email. And this is the future. This and two other companies that I'm building a position in is the future. Now, who is their major competition? Well, that would be Salesforce. But Salesforce is a conglomerate. That is to say, it's gone out and bought other companies and put them together, but they don't have a cohesive package because all of these different companies that they put together don't mesh well together. Whereas HubSpot and these other two grew from the ground up, have the best engineers, and are hitting you through your email in the future to direct your purchasing towards the companies that employ them. This is the future. This is your opportunity. This is where you can take advantage of it. I want you to come to my website. I'm going to give you 14 days where you can come, and I want you to listen to the deep dive that I did on HubSpot, and you will see, you will have a total explanation of why HubSpot needs to be in your portfolio and why you need to move it towards this element of advertising change. This is what's happening. And the beauty of it is, just like HubSpot, they become so efficient at it that they lay people off because they don't need them. AI is doing it. AI is customizing the email that hits your inbox tomorrow morning. And there are 3 companies that are leading the way. This is where AI is going. How did I find this? I have I have 2 AI agents, Samantha and Bard. They dig this up for me. They tell me where this is going, and this is the opportunity of today.